What's wrong with that man?
You will be asleep out there. You will be asleep out there. Calm the f down.
You got
I don't give a f about none of that. Now watch out. I got this shit. I got this shit way under control.
Nah, you tripping, so you swung on that man.
Maybe you just swung. I should have put you on your shit. Calm down.
He don't feel me.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Well, she was lucky that security guard could control himself after she punched him in the face, because even if that guy was trying to do 10%, it would have been lights out for her.
Good night, and good luck.
But unfortunately, there's a lot of women out there who think it's fine and acceptable to just hit a guy and think there's going to be no consequences or repercussions. Well, I'm pretty sure that thought came to an end when she met this dude.
You know, this morning he really pissed me off. You know what he did? What? He opened the door for another girl.
She was in a wheelchair.
Dang.
If you could be with your boyfriend currently, and I waved a magic wand and I said you can make $1 million a year and never do again, would you?
No.
Okay.
He's used the wand. You can make $1 million a year. Yeah. You don't have to do, the adult content.
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't have to do it. That would be great, but I would still want to do it. I mean, personally, like, I'm an exhibitionist. I love, like, putting my sexual self out there for other people to see, for other people to, like, you know, to have fun with.
Can I ask you a question? Since you're about presenting yourself to the world, do you have a good relationship with your father?
Okay, here we go.
No, I don't talk to him.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I always find it funny the words they use to avoid the one word that explains what they are, because they don't want to use that word. We all know what it is. And yeah, we all could have known that she doesn't have a good relationship, or she doesn't speak to her father currently, because she is every father's worst nightmare. She's saying all this now, but in 20 years, she's not going to be saying the same thing. She really isn't. I can promise you that.
I know why all the good-looking guys treat girls like shit. Supply and demand.
They're figuring it out. The TikTok girlies are starting to figure this out. They've been saying the same three things for a while. They've been saying there's so many pretty women and not very many attractive men. They say that one a lot. And then they also say, I don't want to settle. I don't want to be with anyone unless I feel like he has everything. That's number 2. And then number 3, they say, why do men, not men, why do they not want to settle down and put me in here? Why do I keep ending up in situationships? Why won't they pick me? And this girl figured it out. It's supply and demand.
This guy just pulled out the yellow pages, the holy grail of dating and relationships. This guy's dedicated. You gotta admire that. Can you imagine a girl goes on a date with this guy and he pulls out that in front of him when she starts talking all that waffle and trying to play the games? She ain't getting past this guy.
If y'all haven't noticed, these men are becoming more healed by the day, by the workout, by the prayer, by the meditation, by the detox, by the decreasing toxic relationships. They are becoming more honest about their shit that they need to heal from. And they're doing it with a smile on their face, with pride in their head up, and with no shame. Ugh, that is so attractive. And becoming more in tune with themselves. These men are tapping into their higher power. These men are realizing their worth and their value. So ladies, they not taking your shit. Okay? Just because you got a man already, don't think you safe. Because if you're not doing the same type of internal work to match his frequency, oh, believe me, honey, one of us good ones gonna take him.
What is your biggest ick about a guy, or guys in general? I think that I don't like when men think that they can get whatever they want because they have money. Like, there's a lot of men, especially in Miami, who like think that they can get whatever they want whenever they want. They think they can get the baddest room solely because they have money, and they don't put in any effort in any other way. Like, they don't, it doesn't matter how they look, it doesn't matter, what their conversation's like, what their emotional intelligence is like, but if they have money, they just expect, like, everyone to flock to them, and I don't like that.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, a lot. Like, especially when I'm out in Miami going out to dinners and stuff.
Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her, man? let's not forget, this girl is a corn star, yeah? Right? She's going out for dinners, like she just said. I guarantee you, she ain't paying for those dinners. And you're telling me that this girl will date a guy and she won't even consider how much money he makes? Because we all know what she's saying is bullshit. You'll see guys driving supercars, be on yachts, and they've got supermodels with them in their 20s, and these guys are 60, 70, but they got money. And I wonder why them girls are there. We all know why they're there.
That's my whole purpose in life now, is like, I've done and I loved it and it changed my life for the better. How can I leave this world with a better taste of, you know, because I feel like that it has done such wonders for my life and my emotional well-being and my mental health and my mental growth and like my acceptance of love for people and everything. Like porn has like made me who I am today as this free loving of all people. And like, to me, I'm like, that's what I want to share with the world, is all of this love that porn's given me. It didn't give me hate in my heart. It gave me the opposite. So it's like, that's what I'm trying to do.
What the hell are you talking about? I don't think she needs to do any more sharing the love. I think she's done enough of that in her years. I don't even know what the hell she's going on about, because there's no way Korn doing that stuff, you know, as a living can make your life better. Don't get me wrong, she's probably made a lot of money, but that money ain't gonna make you happy and sort out all the shit you've had to deal with in your life. Because she's made a video saying her family disowned her, she's has all these issues now and no one wants to know her, she can't walk down the street anymore. So I'm all for it when these people walk away from that stuff, but let's not pretend Korn didn't ruin her life, as it will for a lot of women out here.
And so it sucks. I don't have a mom anymore. I don't talk to her. I miss having a mom. I feel like you can't rewind and you can't go back. I don't have that relationship with her anymore. I don't ever think I will. And that bums me out. Bums me out a lot. I talked to my dad and he struggles with my job being in the industry. He's also religious. Recently I wanted to go visit him and he said that I can't go visit because his wife, my stepmom, doesn't want me there. I'm not allowed to go visit my dad anymore because my stepmom doesn't like that I do.
You should have thought of that earlier.
You moving off of experience and then you moving off of a very feminine-based mind. Like,
no, this isn't feminine. This is extremely masculine. What part do you think of my mindset as feminine?
All of it.
What part? You got to name one.
You're moving as if we're just sexual beings.
No one said that a woman is just sexual beings. I've said it on a podcast, I think 3 times. When a woman meets a man, she has to add value to the man outside of sex in order to retain that man.
So does a man.
Well, the man was already adding value outside the sex because that's how he got the sex.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, she got triggered by that one. The engine's running, but there's no one at the wheel. She's not thinking logically, she's just saying how she feels because she doesn't like what he's saying. But she's not really saying anything significant there. It really was a battle of emotion versus logic.
What's the quickest thing you do with somebody you love?
First day, it depends. Depends on the guy.
What if say y'all like him and he like went all out? Say he spent like $300 on a date. That's pretty reasonable.
I had somebody spend $1,000 the other day and I didn't even know him.
What did he get out of that $1,000?
We just went out.
You
We just went out and had drinks.
You didn't give him a little?
No. Fuck no. What the fuck?
$1,000 a lot.
So related. Not you gotta respect yourself. Yeah?
Now, let's say he spent $1,000, right? He just spent $1,000. Do you take him more serious now? Or not?
I mean, I'll give him some more attention, but it depends what he wants, you know? Like, we all want different things.
Yeah, 1K for a date is wild. Where the hell did he take her to spend that? And why are you taking chicks out you meet at the club? I'm not saying all girls at the club are bad, but most girls that go to the club are young and they're just looking for a good time with a dude. Why are you going out and taking that stuff serious? You know, if she's out in the club wearing provocative clothing, she's hugging all these different bouncers and shit, she's getting free drinks from random dudes she knows, that's wild. That's a red flag. Why are you taking these girls out on dates and spending £1,000? Yeah, you're crazy for that.